Yes, guys, and a welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102, the King of the Dugout, part 14. And we are off and running now. The first month has been simmed through on season 2 of King of the Dugout. You know, it's not long overdue as such, because we've actually really, sailed through the auctions, the player-to-player deals and all that sort of stuff. We've gone through so much. It's great, and we had a new gimmick as well. We've got a new gimmick as well to tell you about that has been implemented from our very own Mark Whittaker. Another game that's going to be taking place within the King of the Dugout. More about that in a moment. But basically, where do we start? Where do we start with this? Let's start with the Premier League. Let's go to the Premier League and talk about our guys then. Very early days then. Very early days indeed. But there you see, Stuart Danton, 7 points out of 9. Noel Draper, Pathetica Madrid, 7 points out of 9. Jesper Ronman, 6 points out of 6. He will take that. It's early days here, obviously. The Premier League, of course, starts a little bit later than the league itself. With the Charity Shield and all that sort of shit. But for these guys, let's just see, there was no real big games. Sorry, tell a lie. There's not going to be too many big games throughout the season because there's only 3 of them. But already, one of those big games has taken place. And I think Stuart Danton will be well pissed off. Now, let me remind you, right, that Noel was, he had a few restrictions. He couldn't play any South Americans as part of his chance card, which didn't work out quite too good for him. But it's funny, really, because this has been an issue with a lot of people. When people give me their lineup, I put their lineup exactly as is, and then I put their holiday. I'll show you how I put their holiday exactly like that. Now, so AI will sometimes change things around, and I cannot control it. So, for example, with Noel, Rivaldo played in a couple of the games. Probably, in hindsight, what I should have done was I should have banned Rivaldo for a month, along with all the other South Americans. I should have done that, just like I did with Zidane over Ross Horn's Dunthorpe, because he's got a long-term ban. But it is what it is, and I'm always learning. So that's where we're at then with the Premier League. Now, with regard to Premier League, the Young Player of the Month went to AI, so no one gives a fuck. The Player of the Month went to AI, no one gives a fuck. But the Manager of the Month went to Stuart Danton. And of course, that is money. That is money for his bank come the end of the season. Now, before we go any further, what we do need to go to, because this was the curtain opener for the season, it was a Charity Shield. And of course, the man himself, Miguel Dante, a.k.a. Mike Evangelou, is off and running. Having won the FA Cup last year, he gets involved in the Charity Shield. He wins it 4-2, and that will earn him another £2 million to his bank for next season as well. Well done, Mr. Dante. And that, of course, is going to have restricted his league action this month, because I think the league season in the Championship would have, First Division, would have started. It would have started, but, he'll play catch-up. He will play catch-up indeed. Over to the First Division now. That's where we're at then. Al Mo. Very familiar sighting for Al Mo, Soylent Green. At the top of the table in his early stages, 4 wins out of 4. That being said, he's one of my favourites to be up there. He will be up there in that top 4 come the end of the season, as will Matt's Dark Destroyers. 10 points from 12 for him. Paget Rangers, early days. It is early days, but that is impressive. Impressive status there for Paget Rangers, Dunthorpe and Glasgow United. All 3 of them, probably I won't be tipping them for top 6, so they will enjoy it. Probably same with Sam's Bastards as well. Sam's Bastards, 7 points. Dutch Warriors, he's my favourite to be up there as well. He will be up there come the end of the season. He has got a game in the hand, though, as you can see. Atletico 5, Connor. Big opportunity for you, Connor. And you've started out well. Lee Sharples, Sharpshooters. Not looking great, are you, Lee? 6 points from 12. Miguel Dante, we just spoke about him. He's very restricted in games because of his Charity Shield participation. 2 wins out of 2. Looking good, Mr. Dante. Looking good. Gary Hanks, North London is red. 1 win from 4 games. not looking good. And Philippe Durala, not looking good. Although you have only lost... sorry, I said 1 win from 4. I got that. I meant 1 defeat from his 4. 3 draws for Gary Hanks. Apologies. Philippe Durala, not a single win. Sort it out. You and Gary, bang your fucking heads together, is what I'm going to say. Let's have a look at some of the results of any big games. Okay, Dutch Warriors took on North London is Red in the opening game. Fair result, fair to say. There you go. Sharpshooter against Sam's Bastards. Oh, you snuck the point there, didn't you, Sam? You snuck it, you bastard. Nice, though. Nice. Nicely Sharpshooters quiet for a while. Soylent Green 3, Dunthorpe 1. Wow, he deserved that, didn't he? Deserved that indeed. Sunday Strikers, you see, you cannot be dropping points against AI. You really can't. Philippe, sort it out. Sort it out, Philippe. Come on. Let's see if anything else of interest now then. Oh my God, he lost to AI over there as well. Fucking hell. Page at Rangers 2, Soylent Green 3. Another big result. I mean, look at the goal scorers there. That's got to be... Richie Wellens, did you? I don't remember you picking Wellens, to be honest with you. Davids, I mean, I don't even remember him starting Davids. I'm pretty certain you didn't start Davids, did you, Al? But again, the AI are fucking weird. They really are weird. You see, we didn't set that up like that. We did not set that up like that. I think what it is, right, is the AI, if someone is not fit, they won't play and they'll put somebody else in. Because there's no way we had them like that. Definitely not. But, hey-ho. Trump Towers 1, Glasgow United 0. Nice. Oh, you left it late though, didn't you? Impressive there from Sam's Bastards. 6-0 winners. Let's have a look at the next big one there. North London Red 1-1 with Athletic 5. Again, quite a fair result. But, oh, wow, Connor, you left that late, didn't you? You left that fucking late. Forest 3, North London is Red 3. Again, you know, AI, you cannot afford it. Sharpshooters 2, Dark Destroyers 2. Almost double the shots there. It's been a tough month for Lee Sharples. He's had some difficult games. Wow, Matt, did you see that? Candela. Wow, I'd be disgusted of him with that fucking 5. And Andy Cole. Now, Matt asked me, Matt said to me, he goes, why did Ronaldo 9 not start any of my games? And I started doubting myself, thinking, why didn't he start the games? And then I realised, right, that, as well as what I said, that sometimes they don't play if they're not fit, he didn't play because he was injured. So I think AI are doing it purely as a precaution. They are doing it as a precaution. But as you've already spotted there, Matt has already got an AWOL. And that is Ortega. Now, that shocked me, and I feel bad, but it is what it is. It can't be helped. It's a bit like Trevor Choi, his page at Rangers. Was it Trevor Choi? No. Wait, it was Mark Rutgers, sorry. Montero. Now, that's an even more crucial fucking player who's unavailable. What can you do? What can you do? I was going through results, weren't I? Did I miss anything of interest? Watford 1 Sunday. See, you know what, Philippe? Yeah, you're in for a rough ride because all your points dropped are against AI sharpshooters. Yeah, you can't be affording it. You cannot. Page Rangers 4, Athletic 5-1. Big result there for Page Rangers. North London is Red 2. Glasgow United 4. Wow, that was harsh on you, Gary Hanks. But Yardell to the rescue. 5-5 for him. Looking good, Yardell. And I think that is basically it, isn't it? Yeah, that is everything. So let's just have a look at our awards. Young Player of the Month went to Ashley Cole at Page Rangers. 800, looking good. Player of the Month went to Ruvan Nisroy. 920, 7-5. And the Manager of the Month, no surprise, went to Al Mo. A little bit of money for him. Now then, before I go, let me tell you what Mark has cooked up. It's all about earning a little bit of money for managers. And money, of course, can't help you right now. It's all about the monies at the end of the season, because that's what that's what it's all about. Now, Mark has assigned 2 managers, and this is done purely at random. I'm going to tell you who those managers are, who's with who. We've got 15 players, so there's actually one team of 3, and the rest are teams of 2. And when I say teams, right, the very first team I'm going to tell you is Stuart Danton and Matt. Now, you 2 guys are going to work as a team at least for the next month of September. Now, you're thinking, what do you mean, team? So, let me tell you what happened in August. Stuart Danton, he claimed 7 points out of 9. Okay, as you can see, we're only talking league here, nothing to do with any cups. 7 out of 9, whilst Matt claimed 10 out of 12. So in total, between them both as a team, they claimed 17 points out of a possible 21, which was a staggering 80%. 80% as a team, okay? And what we're going to do, I think Mark has got something in play, that you will be awarded, as a team, money if you can achieve X percent, X above a percent. And I think you're looking really at 75% and above. And I think we agreed, don't quote me here, something like 4 million for the managers if they can get 100%. I think we said that. So the first month of August doesn't count, obviously, because we've only just put it in. But that is Team 1, Stuart and Matt. We've got Ross Horn and Gary Hanks. I mean, this is only, call it a pre-season, but they accumulated between them 12 points out of 24, 50%. Those guys have got work to do. The team of 3, William McGregor, Lee Sharples and Mark Rutgers, in total 22 points out of a possible 30, 73%. Noel Draper and Trevor Choi, 76%. Miga Dante and Connor, 72%. Sam and Philippe, oh God, 37%. He deserves a fine. And finally, the last team who will be going into September full of confidence, Almo and Jesper Ronman, who made 100% in August in this pilot episode. 18 points out of a possible 18. If they can do that again, I think you're looking at around £4 million a piece. And Jesper needs some money. Almo doesn't, but Jesper does. But they're working together now. And it's all about interaction and the banter and the fun and that sort of stuff. And the banter in the conversation is fucking brilliant. It really is absolutely brilliant. It's not for the faint-hearted, as I've said before. Gets a little bit sick sometimes. You know, if you don't like sick jokes, it's not the conversation for you. And that's it from me, guys, with the King of the Dugout. And until next time, for the next update, take it easy.